Hello, good morning, and happy Wednesday. Thanks for joining us on the KOCO Facebook page as well as KOCO.com. I'm meteorologist Taylor Cox, and I can hear my audio this morning, which means you should be able to as well. Let's go ahead and get started. If I need a clicker, hang on. Well, alrighty. Now we can get started. I needed my handy dandy clicker, which sometimes, I leave around the studio and have to go find it. Let's go ahead and get started this morning. Of course, if you have any questions or any comments this morning, you can put it in the comments section and we will get to it in a few minutes. I already see some people in there. We have Earl says good morning. Hope says good morning. Seth says good morning. I did have a good Christmas, Seth. Thank you for asking. It was nice. I was here at KOCO for a little bit, and then in the afternoon we got to go over and eat some really good food with my husband's family and just hang out and just enjoy the afternoon. So it was a good Christmas. All right, let's take a look outside. Family Leisure camera showing you that we have a lot of clouds out there. I'm sad that we didn't get to see the moon this morning. It was a full moon. It sets in about an hour here, but I bet it's close to the horizon now, really too hard to see. This is the December full moon. It's called the cold moon, which is perfect timing for this cold weather that's come in. If you look to the northwest this morning, you may be able to see it. I bet it has set low enough that we probably won't see it until tonight again. It was mostly cloudy this morning, so it was really difficult to see any view of the moon because of the clouds, but it was big and bright, and we have great storm chasers, and Shane Helton, one of our storm chasers out in Woodward, he got this picture of the moon as it was peaking last night. It peaked right around 6:30, so we appreciate all of those pictures. Let's take a look at those temperatures out the door. Temperatures are now warming back up into the upper 30s, so we had a pretty decent warm up this morning already now that the sun is up. We saw temperatures down in the low 30s and now upper 30s here in Oklahoma City. The wind chill this morning only in the 20s and 30s, 29 in Guthrie, 30 degrees in Oklahoma City for your feel-like temperature, and 26 in Byside. What do you need for today? I would go ahead and grab the big coat and the layers today. I came in with my big coat, my sweats, my scarf, like you name it, I had it to make sure I stayed warm coming in this morning because it is cold out there. This afternoon it's not warming up too much. I think that upper 30s, low 40s is all that we're going to get to this afternoon, so you're going to want your big coat the entire day today. Here's your rain chances. A very low chance for rain out to the west later on this afternoon, but a better chance for rain on Thursday, so tomorrow. I know that it says, rain or snow on here, but I do think that this will come down in more of a sprinkle than it will a snow flurry. If we do see anything, your accumulation, your impacts will be very, very minimal out there. Your road impacts, I'm not too worried about those road conditions tomorrow, so just go ahead and keep an eye on the radar, but for the most part we will be staying dry. I kept these chances for today and tomorrow both very, very low, so here's today out to the west, and then here is tomorrow through western Oklahoma again, but a little bit more widespread out there. Again, a mix of rain and snow. There's a really good chance that these fall as snowflakes, but the closer they get to the surface, the more likely they are to warm up a little bit and then fall as rain or melt on impact, one of the two. Sorry, I think I have something in my eye this morning. It's bothering me a bit. Okay, let's take a look at your overnight lows for tomorrow. Temperatures are going to be bottoming out in the 20s tomorrow morning, 26 here in Oklahoma City. Factor in the wind to this, it feels even colder. Your wind chill for tomorrow starts in the 20s, the low 20s here with the 30s in the afternoon. We have a decent north wind tomorrow as well. Not as strong as today, but still pretty decent. Coming from the north, about 15 miles an hour. Very similar for Friday as well, except for Friday, the temperatures are a bit warmer in the upper 40s. And then on Saturday, that's the warmest day that we see so far. Temperatures are in the mid 50s. Upper 40s on Sunday, so we see a little bit of a cool down as we enter into the last day of this year and start the new year with temperatures in the 30s. That does look like the coldest day on the 5+5 day forecast. We have a better chance to see some sort of moisture, whether that be rain or snow, through the first week of the year, temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s, which is about average for this time of the year. Let's see. Anyway, there's your 5 plus 5 day forecast. I have your temperature outlook that I can pull up really quick, and I have your forecast for the Alamo Bowl and the Texas Bowl. I know a lot of people either going down to the game today and tomorrow or watching it on their TVs. It's going to be great weather for that football game, but I'll show that to you in just a minute. So this is for the first week of the year. This is January 3rd through the 9th. Your precip outlook looks actually pretty good. It looks like we start to trend a little bit wetter into the very beginning of the year, so that'll be great to get some moisture in here. That also increases those rain and snow chances for the first of the year as well. Your temperatures are about normal, so maybe this will fall as rain and not necessarily snow. Normal temperatures for this time of the year are in the upper 40s in the afternoon and upper 20s in the morning. Here's a look at, this is still the first of the year. And we can look at precip, or we can look at temperature, looks pretty average. Oops, come on, go back. Pretty normal. 8 to 14 days, looking out a little over a week into the year now. Still a little bit above average. What about the whole month? So maybe we course correct at the end of January, bringing us some warmer temperatures and drier conditions at the very end of the month. But we'll see how that plays out. We still have a while to go. Either way, what we know is that we have better chances for some sort of wet weather to happen at the very beginning of the year. Temperatures in the 40s with overnight lows in the 20s, so anything that does fall in the form of snow won't stick around for very long. And your football forecast. Man, it feels good to have OU football back. Let's see. All right, here's your countdown. Today, OSU plays the Texas Bowl down in Houston, and then we have one day until the Alamo Bowl in San Antonio. Now, temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s for this game. They are in the 40s and 50s for an 8 o'clock game, which is warmer than we are all day today. It's just so much warmer down in Texas. I think the highs today, I may be wrong on this, but I think I read that the highs today were in the upper 60s. I mean, that sounds pretty nice, right? For tomorrow, temperatures will be in the 40s and 50s for the Alamo Bowl. Dry skies, calm conditions, really great weather to play football in. And then we will end on your 5 plus 5 day. Do we have any questions this morning? Let's see. We have a few questions. This first one saying, I hope it snows in Stigler today and tomorrow. I can almost guarantee you it'll be dry in Stigler. Unfortunately, that's just not the side of the state that we are watching for to see any snow. It looks like Stigler, Oklahoma is going to stay dry for today and tomorrow. Alexander says, Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. Jan says, good morning from Missouri. Good morning, good morning. Margaret says, hello. Happy Wednesday. It's a very wintry Wednesday out there with a very low chance for light snow. And this is all coming from a system just to the north of us. Hang on, let me see if I can pull up a good view of this. Okay, so this is your cloud cover. Let's see. All right, you can kind of tell. Let me take this back a little bit and make it faster. So can you tell? You can tell the rotation of this system here. Maybe it's kind of funky looking. Let's see. Well, now it feels like it's going too long. What? Oh, anyway. So you can kind of tell the rotation of this system here, bringing a lot of activity anywhere from Kansas to Nebraska, North and South Dakota over the last few days. They've gotten a lot of rain out there. There we go. This looks a little bit better now. They've gotten a lot of snow out there. They've gotten a little bit of ice as well. Some really tricky travel conditions for some of us. Now, we are just a little bit too far to the south of this to get any of that snow or ice. Thankfully, we have gotten a little bit of rain, which is now on the east coast. And now what we're seeing are just cold conditions that are brought down from the north. You can kind of see that, like, where this air is coming from the north and moving down to Oklahoma, which is why we have all that cloud cover out there. I really like this view right here. You can see that line of clouds this morning that are draping across central Oklahoma. I was calling it, sometimes we say it's a blanket of clouds out there. This is more like a scarf of clouds this morning. Some winter weather humor for you. But it really does just drape itself right across the central and northwestern portion of the state. So you can see exactly where we're getting that cold air from today. However, the chance to see any snow from this is very, very slim. They have snow farther up to the north in northern Kansas, but we are just not getting it, or we have a very low chance for it here in Oklahoma. A few flurries is all that we are expecting to get today. All right, any other questions this morning? I don't see anything. Come on, 5+5 day. All right, well, in that case, it looks like I have answered all of your questions, and you have the forecast now. So go and conquer the Wednesday. Have a phenomenal Wednesday. Of course, we have Facebook Live every day at 7:30 during the weekdays, and then on the weekends, the Facebook Live is at 7:40 in the morning. But of course, we love answering your questions, so join us in the comments section every morning. Have a phenomenal Wednesday. We'll see you back here, same time, same place tomorrow. If you need more news and weather, we'll be on again at KOCO.com at 9 o'clock.